Bow, 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 bow.
I like it. I like the sound effects. Hey, happy Monday. Welcome back to Heroes and Hooligans for a night filled of shenanigans where we're jumping right back into our regularly scheduled Monday night programming with Delirium, Season 3, Episode 7, Locked Gates and Fragile Fates. Hey, Drew, my best good buddy pal Drew over there. I believe
That's
you're
me.
doing a recap this week, right, friend?
That's right. I think I graciously volunteered as soon as you
You
asked.
you did volunteer so politely. I'm so proud of you for it. I'm
Yeah,
actually
there wasn't
so
any
proud that I'm
coercion.
going to give you an entire chaos coin for
Oh,
doing
I
the
would love one
recap.
of those. All right, well, chime in when I inevitably get things wrong. Last week, we made our way deeper into the belfry. We crossed a large, I think, cathedral-esque room where the pillars and other elements of the room kept falling on us or falling through the floor, and we had to sort of navigate our way through those obstacles. At the end of the room was a dark altar that this cult was using. Arthur took it upon himself to gather some of the items on this altar, including but not limited to a skull and finger bones, two black candles, one burned down to the nub, one that hasn't been burned at all, a blood-stained sacrificial knife, dark symbols written in blood, torture implements. The list goes on, and my notes are extensive and well taken. Arthur took some of these items purely for scientific religious study. And then we moved on, I believe, immediately after to the Black Lady, to the coffin. Does that sound right?
Yeah. Yep.
Sounds good.
That's exactly good.
Collected her head, and then were confronted by what seemed to be an avatar or servant of Moriel, Arthur's deity. They were not happy that Arthur took these dark religious artifacts from the altar and subjected him to what else do you do to a priest when they're misbehaving? You ask them riddles. I was taken to a pocket dimension where Arthur was subjected to a bunch of riddles that he did very poorly on, to the point of calling in a lifeline to get him through. And then after that, the angel left us. We were free to move on to the catacombs where Daruk contacted, I believe, one of the prisoners. Do you want to elaborate on that a little bit so I don't just start making stuff up? So we met the ghost of Barack Obama, who is passed in this world. Um, well, if you're not going to fill me in there, then I'm just going to keep going on. After that, we went to another room that involved some broken platforms that we had to jump through. Fiora fell down some stairs into a pile of treasure. We all met up on the other side of the room, and I believe that is where we are.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Give me 2.5 seconds because Dean Dog thinks he needs to go roll his own dice in the backyard. So give me 1 second so I can put him out.
I need you to tell me that your dog is not named Dean Dog, Hooli.
No, his name is Goose because he's my co-pilot.
Okay. I just had to know. I was gonna say you're in way too deep.
You know, it might have been the brain damage, but you forgot the part where the pillar fell, and then the pillar fell again, and then the ceiling fell, and then the floor fell, and it just kept hurting.
No, I said in the first room we had to navigate through all the things falling through the floor. And
That's my
on and
brain
around
damage.
us.
My fault. My fault.
That's all
Hey,
right, folks.
it's been on fire for weeks. It's an extremely old building. What can you expect? Structural damage. They don't have OSHA here in Lysec, clearly.
We're inhaling paint fumes for sure, and the players do whippets before every stream. So there's a little peek behind the curtain.
Are those speckled ceilings in here?
It's nice.
Yeah,
Nice work.
asbestos and lead. That's what you're breathing in here.
Love me some lead.
The fire
me-
makes more sense now. It's all
Give me-
asbestos.
Oh yeah, give me them glowy radioactive elements. I'll take them all.
Yeah. Which level do I get Spider-Man powers?
None of the above.
Well, clearly I need more paint fumes in my life. I'm going to get that invitation.
All right. So, yeah, you are in what you could assume to be some sort of treasury, where there are the platforms as you described as broken and falling apart, and the staircases as well. It seems like there's sort of this infinite void below where the staircases have crumbled. It must go pretty deep down. Very Mines of Moria-esque with the way that the platforms and the stairs are built. Some of them are piled high with gold and trinkets and magical items and things of the sort, but nobody has seemed to have taken anything, and pretty much for the most part, everybody's stayed out of it, except for that one time when Fiora didn't stick the landing like Simone Biles and went head over feet into a giant pile of shiny things. I don't see what could go wrong with that, though. I mean, everything seems okay. And you're about halfway to the other side where you saw the sort of swirling portal and the elvish writing above. Loki, I believe you, with your observant feat, were able to see the writing, but I can't remember if you read or speak elvish to know what it says.
I do speak Elvish.
Okay, so do you remember if I told you what it said?
I think you said it was too far for us to read in the darkness.
Okay, yeah, because you don't have dark vision, do you?
Yeah, I'm just a little guy.
Yeah, you're just a little guy. So you're about halfway through. So you're closer now. Is anybody putting off any sort of light? Did you do a light cantrip, or are you just kind of relying on your friends with dark vision to guide those of you who don't have dark vision through?
I thought we had a torch up. I'm thinking of Saturdays. I'm thinking of Saturday, maybe.
Yeah, Saturday you did have a torch.
Well, let's have a torch then. I got plenty of those.
To clarify, I do believe we had a torch, and at some point someone grabbed it and put it out, I think.
Oh yeah, because no, that was also in Delirium, but that was in Delving Beyond because you were choking.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, I think I was with Daruk because you have dark vision and I don't, so maybe we're just tagging.
Yeah, you were with Daruk, and Loki and Fiora were together, and Scrimmy and Celine are together as well. They're sort of at the back of the group.
And we're wasted.
Celine, are you awake over there, friend?
Yes, I'm awake.
Okay, good. Well, you've been very, very quiet, so I just wanted to make sure. All right, so you guys are sort of at the back of the pack, and the way this is set up, like I said, think since we're theater of the mind for this, it's very Mines of Moria in the way that it looks like a big drops down below, very infinite darkness feeling, like eerily silent for the most part, and you've gotten to the point where you're about halfway through and everybody has made it. Oh, well, hello. Look at you giving out subs out there. Thanks, buddy. And a hype train. Huzzah. Okay. Anyways, ADHD brain easily distracted. You're about halfway through and everybody has gotten to the same platform. And it's a decent sized platform, except for a majority of it is covered in these sort of gold and trinkets. There's a shield, a staff, a long sword. There's a couple of skulls and bones sort of kind of things. A lot of coins, some goblets and silverware and forks, things like that. And you're on the same platform here. There is stairs that are from this platform that go ahead, of course, but you're all together. What's happening? What you doing?
Fiora is getting up and pointedly not taking treasure.
You not trying to get Curse of the Black Pearl over here?
No.
That's pirate experience they're speaking from, dude. I don't think that's your territory.
No, that's a good point. That's a good point. I'll stand by that.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
But I guess Fiora will like get to her feet and try to make sure like Loki can still see and get to her, even though she jumped and like fell. Hopefully, he didn't try and follow and fall into the void.
No, I believe Loki did make it across just fine. I think you're the only one that missed your deck save.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I believe it was just you.
I guess since we came down here at the guise of sound of Daruk's daughter, I guess Loki will kind of either kneel or just try and steady himself on the platform and listen in again.
Okay. I'll say the platform is about 20 by 20 if it was sitting on like a square grid space. And I'll say the bottom quarter of it on a diagonal from southwest to northeast is where it kind of crumples off. So that's kind of the amount of space that you're working with there.
Gotcha.
And the portal still looks, still normal, swirling,
Yep.
active.
Yep.
And how far away are we from that?
You're still pretty far. You're, like I said, you're about halfway.
Mhm.
About halfway
Okay.
between where you started and where the portal is. Now, granted, you've had to do lots of crisscross applesauces across, go one direction, go up, go back the other way, go up, sort of labyrinthine in your travel method. But you're about halfway through this voided space to there.
Then yeah, I will kick Daruk's ribs like spurs on a horse and urge him onward. Gently.
Well, what the hell was that?
I think more rocks falling, maybe from the ceiling. Sorry about that. We should continue on.
Oh, no, I was talking about my voice. Sorry, that was not a Daruk thing. That was a me. I came out with like a full well. Well, I think Daruk feels those heels dig in and is already motivated to continue onwards. So yeah, Daruk just keeps moving forward towards the portal.
Yeah, okay. So you're just going to continue on. If we're looking face down at the platform in the northeast corner, we're kind of near where you guys just came across is where the narrow kind of stone staircase goes forward. And it's at the widest only 5 feet. So just like one grid square at the widest point. And there is some breaks and chips and things along the way. Go ahead and give me a marching order from here since everybody's all together on the same platform now.
I'll
Those
take the
blind-
lead.
Can you have dark vision? I was gonna say people without vision probably in the middle.
Yeah, I'll still just be attached to Daruk.
I can't say I know where I am in marching order because I can't see, but I'll say I'm in the middle.
Rallies with
Okay.
Loki's with another adventuring party on the other side of the belfry somehow.
I'd assume that Celine and I would be somewhere a little bit in the back since we just arrived, right?
Well, you've been here the whole time, but I just have you at the back because you players weren't there. But I always keep all the characters together.
Okay.
So what do we got? Daruk in the front.
And we can put Arthur right
Arthur, are
behind him.
you? Yeah. Okay. So Arthur, and then what do we got? Loki and Fiora in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay. And then Celine
Scream
and
Celine, yeah.
Scrim at the back. I'm going to assume Celine is at the back.
Yeah. I'm a bit big right now.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so Daruk, you head up these stairs. Loki, I think you're the highest passive perception, right?
Correct.
So as you guys start to sort of file up these stairs here, you hear the sort of chittering of rats as you see the pile of treasure near you start to kind of move a little bit.
Ugh.
It didn't spell too much trouble when I think Fiora knocked coins down, so I think we're okay.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
You guys hear tapping from the middle of the group. Loki's taking out his rapier and is using it like a makeshift walking stick to make sure he doesn't fall off the platform.
Okay. So, Daruk first. Your movement is what, Daruk? 30 foot?
30. Yeah, 30.
Okay. Arthur, you're at what? 30 or 25?
I believe I am at 30 as well. I'll double check for you.
Loki, 30?
Yep.
Fiora, 30? Okay. Scrimmy, 30? Yes or no? And Celine, I don't know yours either.
My what?
Your speed, your walking speed.
I think Celine's the only one not 30 at 40 because of their bar.
Yeah, I'm 40.
You know what? I think I'm actually at 25.
Okay. I was
Oh,
thinking
you're right.
because you got
You're right,
little
Daruk.
legs.
Yeah, I'll ride in Daruk, yeah.
Okay. So, Daruk, you head up first, and it's a fairly decently long section of stairs. About 35 foot. And you get about halfway when you realize there's a bit of a gap here. And it's not a huge gap, about 2.5 foot. You could easily step over it. And you're carrying Arthur, so Arthur doesn't have to really worry about that. And you step over and you get on the other side. And as you do, your foot sort of slips a little and knocks a couple of rocks, and you just hear them like crumple away, and like the echoing sound of them rock against rock as they start to fall. And so you get across, Arthur gets across. Loki, you can easily step across a 2 foot gap too. You're pretty tall for just a standard boy. And you get across it. And right about the time you go to step across, Fiora, is when the stairs there sort of start to topple down. So we're going to go ahead and go into an initiative order style of movement. And we're just going to go with the marching order. So we're going to have, you got about 12 seconds to be able to navigate this. So it'll be about 2 turns to be able to navigate through this. So when you go, and it's sort of, it's very similar to, again, when Gandalf falls to the Balrog, how there's that gap and it sort of breaks away just as Loki steps over, and it starts to teeter where you're at some. So go ahead and give me a dex save as you try to get across to where the other side is more stable.
All right, dex save and throw. I can do that for
Yeah. No, that's for Fiora.
you. Oh, Fiora, my bad.
No, you made it across with your long legs.
Oh.
Surely not. That was surely a 2 on the die plus 0 for 2.
Okay.
Is Fiora
you can-
behind me within 10 feet
Fiora
for a
is
7?
behind you, behind Loki on the opposite side of the gap,
Then no, definitely not within a 5. Or
not within reach.
With
Okay,
how
Fiora.
with how Loki isn't having to be extremely focused right now, is there any way I could react to maybe help in any way?
Yeah, you could toss out a hand and offer a help action on this athletics check I'm going to make Fiora make here to catch herself on the ledge.
Loki's hand shoots out unseeingly, but still knowing the direction that Fiora's in.
Sure. You said athletics? We like athletics better than dex saves.
Yeah, you could make it with advantage because you've got the help action there.
Cool. $14.
Lucky for you, you only needed a 12. So Loki shoots his hand back as he hears the crumpling and the slip of Fiora behind. And I assume you probably say something profane along the lines
I assume
of,
there's probably a scream, yeah.
yeah. So Loki's hand shoots out, and Fiora, you reach immediately to try to catch yourself on the rocks on the other side, and Loki's able to grab you with his hand, and you catch the rocks with your other hand, and he can pull you up safely. And what this has done is it has widened the gap from the couple of feet, the 2.5 feet it was, to a full 5.5 feet at this point, and it's still continuing to crumple. Scrimmy, you're up next. The rocks are crumbling under your feet, and you've got to get across this gap. Go ahead and either one, cast some kind of magic that you choose to cast that allows you some sort of movement, or to make a dexterity save to keep from plummeting to absolute oblivion.
I want to... Hold on. 2 seconds. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing a part of the mechanic of this. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use Blink as my planar outcast. So we're gonna go ahead and cast that, and so I will be able to blink into the ethereal plane and go 10 feet in front of me. If it's available. Is it available, God?
God, it's me, Scrimmy.
I'm gonna pull it up so I can read it exactly. So
sorry,
while
I
since
suck at reading to people.
No, you're good. You're good.
I think you got to roll some dice to see whether or not you.
You do.
I do. Yeah. Oh wait, it just says.
Yeah, it's a D20 to see what happens. 11 or higher, you blink. 10 or lower, you fail. And then at the start of your next turn, ideally we'll have everyone cleared out of the way for you to safely get up there, because you should be, by logic, I just pulled Fiora up, and you should be 10 feet back with Celine all the way in the back. So as long as we get out the way, you should be okay. Assuming you blink.
Yes, I'm blinking.
Yeah, so give me your flat D20 roll here.
That sounds good.
That was a 1.
The zero.
That one.
Hooli, the zero is just not showing up. I swear it's a 10.
No,
that doesn't even matter.
Definitely a 1.
You
I'm
will
dead.
blink on a 1. Always blink on a 1. Rule of cool. Everyone knows that.
Definitely a 1.
Like, take me backwards.
All right, Scrim.
Can I use my inspiration?
Do you have an inspiration?
I have one, yes. I think it was for my hat that I never used it.
Okay, if you have one from your hat, yes. Chaos coins reset, but if you have one for creativity, I'll let you use it. Because this isn't a regular receive a chaos coin on a nat 1 roll. This is a roll to see if the spell works roll.
If I remember correctly, you said it was inspiration and not a chaos coin.
Yep,
so.
If you still have one from your hat, then yes.
Okay, I mean...
If it's a nat 1 again, I'm sorry, you're going to die.
It's an 8.
It's an 8. All right.
It's not a nat 1.
I will say if any spellcaster has a reaction spell that is able to assist Scrimmy, now would be the time to cast it. As Scrimmy tries to blink out and sort of fizzles instead of blinks and begins to fall.
I mean, if they're right in front of me, can I just grab them?
You could try. But you're also on a falling staircase. You got to remember, this all happens within 6 seconds. We're in sort of initiative order here.
Would you settle for a bonus action? Oh, you know what? Actually, I don't even think I can because I can't see. I think I need to see where my spiritual weapon is going.
Well, that would also.
I think I'm going to say no to a bonus action with being in sort of initiative here. But Celine, you could try to, as it's going to be your movement now, you could try to grab a hold of Scrimmy if you wanted.
Sure,
but you have a dex save to make as well. So you can roll your athletics for grappling to try to grab Scrimmy first if you'd like. And then I want your dex save afterwards.
Athletics.
Oh wait, it says I didn't even slip into because I failed. I wouldn't even slip in. I would just be jumping, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, because it says I would slip into a realm, and then when I end the spell is where I get to choose 10 feet away. So technically, I think I would have had to have just. Anyways, go ahead.
Well, that's a 17 for my athletics.
Oh.
So, I assume that grabs him. Sorry.
Yeah, you can definitely grab her or him with the athletics. But now make your dex to see if your grab is for hugs to death or you're going to be able to get across the gap. This is a dex save, not a dex check.
A barbarian stuff where I get advantage on dex stuff that I could see. I don't know.
I'll say yeah. I'll give it to you.
It's just advantage on dex against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. And I know that is light ahead of me, so I guess that doesn't count as blinded. For my dex save, that's a 15 because I only get a +1.
And that's at your advantage is a 15?
Ooh, okay, yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, because the other one was a 9.
Ooh, this is pretty rough. This is pretty rough here.
Could I expend resources to help more allies?
Yeah, I can toss my chaos coin too.
Oh my god, this is awful.
This is awful. It's a very high stakes.
I get why people keep getting lost in here. This place is a goddamn death trap.
I mean, that's fair.
It also doesn't help that I am large at this point, so I'm probably weighing the stairs down.
Yeah, you've got Daruk, who's very heavy as well. and then Celine at the end. So it's kind of, a lot of
Nice.
gravity
Right,
here happening. Oh, I'm going to leave you hanging in limbo for a moment, Celine and Scrimmy. So first 6 seconds have passed. We're going to go to the top of the marching order, and we're on the second 6 seconds of the 12 here. Daruk, you're in your first turn, you made it the 30 foot, and then you've got the 5 foot up ahead of you where there's like another stable platform. You'll be off the stairs. It'll be on a platform, but it is a very small 5 foot platform that connects to another set of stairs going up. What do you do in this moment?
I think Daruk has just been like a bull facing forward this whole time. He hears the commotion behind him, but it just doesn't really matter right now. There's something more important for him ahead, and keeps moving.
Okay.
Full tilt. Yeah, Daruk is full, dashing and everything.
Okay. So Daruk keeps moving, and in turn, Arthur keeps moving.
Arthur would be at least saying, I think they need some help back there.
They'll make it.
I can't fucking see. So, all right, yeah, they'll make it.
All right. So you move on, and you're heading, instead of going straight north, you're going now straight east in terms of directions.
Hurt.
And you've got about another 30 foot east before it turns again.
All right.
Okay.
Am I able to dash during this initiative thing, or is this just movement?
I'm just going with movement.
Okay.
Just movement. Just for simplicity's sake with everything sort of happening. Okay, Loki.
In that case, can I get my shillelagh up, my bonus action at least, to have it prepped in case I need it?
Yeah, you can, in case you come across any creatures or anything. Okay, Loki. You just saved Fiora's ass, but Scrimmy and Celine are sort of headed towards a free fall.
Okay. Can we expend resources to be able to do additional things here in this moment?
I think it's your turn right now. So.
Yeah, it is your turn. So if you can make me a good argument on why you're expending the resource you're expending, then absolutely you can use it.
100%. So Loki is blind, but I think with hearing, he can at least read the situation well enough and has a well enough gauge on where everyone is that he thinks this can work because he's fast enough, and with what he's able to potentially do, his friends might be fast enough too. So with object stuff, I'm going to pull out my rope, and I'm going to make it nice and as loose as possible. And I'm going to, as best as I can, remembering the path I just came from, throw one end down towards Celine.
Okay.
And shout in the essence of me throwing an object, and I would like this part of it to be me using one of my superiority dice to make a commander strike to tell Celine to basically make a grapple attack on the rope to grab the rope. And then I want to do the same thing with action surge to run up and throw it at Daruk, essentially.
Or at Daruk?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm at Daruk, and I can't see, but I'm going to be begging because I know you kept moving, and I heard you say they're going to make it.
Okay, so I will say, since you're trying to target where you're going to throw it, go ahead and just roll. Well, you're not proficient in rope, so probably your unarmed strike to hit, and then you could expend your superiority die in that manner.
Could I argue for an untrained thrown weapons check so Loki can use Dex instead of Strength?
Yeah, that would be fair.
All right. Take my.
I don't know. It is a rope. So
let's see. This will be a D20 and then +2 to this result. I can just make a Dex roll. 19 on the first throw.
Okay. Celine, I think a 19 does hit your armor class, right?
16.
Yeah, so with the 19, I'll say you get the rope directly to Celine. Celine, I'll allow you to use your reaction to roll your athletics grapple check to try to grab this rope as it's thrown to you.
23. I had to remember what 18 plus 7 was.
Yeah, so you absolutely grab it. Now you wanted to throw the other side to Daruk.
Yeah, with movement, I'll since Fiora and Arthur, or no, Arthur's on Daruk, actually,
Yeah,
right?
Arthur's on Daruk.
So this might be even better. I'll hand off the middle to Fiora, and use my movement to get as close as I can to them. Since mathematically, this is I think 40 feet of distance between us, or 45, maybe just 50. But I'll move up to make the throw easier and get it thrown towards Daruk and Arthur, screaming for them to catch it.
Okay. I'll say that if Arthur wants to expend the chaos coin that he volunteered, I will allow Arthur to make a grapple check for the rope at advantage, and then go ahead and just roll to throw it again.
You got it. It's a 6 that time.
Oof.
And if I don't agree to give up my chaos coin, then what?
Well, then you don't agree.
No, I'm just kidding. Hold on. Ooh, not the best rolls. Let's see. You said I'm athletics to catch it?
Yeah.
15 total.
Okay. 15 would catch it, but I don't think Loki quite gets it there on the 6.
Arthur did a really cool thing where he hangs on to Daruk with his legs, but lets go with his arms, and then leaned all the way back to catch it. But since the rope never got there, I'm now just bouncing against Daruk's back with my arms kind of dangling.
All right, so Celine and Scrimmy are Tarzan and Jane on one end of the rope, and the other end got thrown to Arthur, and Arthur could have caught it, but it just didn't get there. So, Fiora, what do you choose to do as you're right after Loki in this sort of marching initiative?
Fiora grabs the rope that Loki tried to hand her as he moved forward and tries to plant her feet. Fiora cannot hold these two on her own, but Fiora is assuming that other people are going to grab on as well.
Yeah, ideally Loki would throw the end and hold on to whatever piece
and hold on. At the
same time. Yeah.
Yeah. And your carry weight is equal to, what is it, 15 times your strength modifier or whatever?
Yep, so Fiora is 150.
Yeah, what do you got, Loki?
12, which I think is a little less than that, right?
180.
Oh,
no, it's times 15.
Yeah, 180. Yeah, because 10.
180.
Yeah.
So we got 150 and 180 is what, 330?
330 together.
Yeah. Scrimmy, how much does Scrimmy weigh? You're muted.
87 pounds.
87 pounds. Let me get a calculator. What do we got? 330.
What's Okay, never mind. We have Celine's base weight. I got you. I'll figure out how much Celine weighs.
Yeah, and Celine's normally
big.
194, but she is large size.
Oh God, enlarge.
Yeah.
Celine is 1,550. Celine is 1,552 pounds right now.
Also, hang on. What does being huge do to my weight?
Nothing good.
Enlarge increases every size category you go up increases your weight by times 8.
Okay, well, times my again by 8, and that's what I was
You're almost
your ability
1,000 pounds.
correctly interact with. I do, if I'm correct. Your
times 8 is
giant
crazy.
Yeah, Celine's only large size right now. She's not huge because she's not raging anymore. So she doesn't have the 2 sizes bigger. So instead of just normal, she's large now. So even so, Celine's base weight times 8 at a next size up is still a fucking lot.
Still incredibly heavy.
And I can't turn it off either. It's a portion effect.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real, Celine. I don't think all 4 of us can. I don't think all 5 of us could pull you up.
Do the rest of us feel a change in air pressure as they are sucked into the chasm at Mach 20?
To be fair, I think the second I stepped on these stairs, they crumbled instantly.
Gravity would affect Celine at the exact same pace it would affect the rest of us. That's like the basic rule of gravity.
Okay, if Fiora and I are both holding strong, prior to them just falling to the earth, there will be a fulcrum effect of them pivoting off of Fiora, which could let them slam into a wall if there's a wall beneath the stairs that we're on. If it's void, they're done. But if there's like a wall, maybe Celine can grab rocks or throw their get their axe into the wall.
See, I would, but I'm currently holding onto the rope and screaming at the same time.
You're big right now. You could probably one-hand both of those.
Is there like any trees or anything connected to this wall that were falling down? Like
any void
it is a black void that you see below. You see absolutely nothing. Even through dark vision, it just seems like an endless void of blackness. Like, think about, like I said, standing at the top of the Mines of Moria and looking down. It's just endless nothingness that you can see.
But there's no nothing on the walls. There's no little ledges or spikes sticking out or anything.
No walls, and the ledges that were around you are the ledges that crumbled as you were on a narrow 5-foot wide staircase headed up. Like you're moving upwards on a staircase where you're now falling downwards.
You thought it was a good idea to let me go up these stairs.
This is where I ask you, as a party collectively, how do you want to do this? Is this an all or nothing situation? Do you leave your friends to take the massive amount of fall damage I have prepared to roll? What do you want to do as a party? Because that affects how I go moving forward.
Our party as it stands now, or the party with everybody's new characters next session? Which group?
I'll be real. All I've got is banishment. When banishment ends, you come back to the same space you were in. Yeah, I looked.
Now, I do have a question. Can I, with how large Celine is, grab them back? What if I feather fall?
Feather fall would affect you.
Unless you casted it on me.
Allow me. So if I.
No, Featherfall affects allies as well.
It does?
Essentially, basically what you're saying is you want to grab me, let us fall, and just featherfall me.
Yes, featherfall you because you're larger than me and I weigh 87 pounds and I could technically just float down and we can see if we can grab anything on the way down. I don't.
Featherfall lets you pick up to 5 creatures.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up now.
You're telling me,
But
Scrimmy,
it's
that you had Featherfall this whole time.
They'll
would-
like
Loki
turn
and
away in
Fiora about to be
shame.
pulled into the void as well, and Scrimmy's like, I think I had a spell for this.
I mean, I say that as if I haven't
forgot.
made.
Nah, you're good.
I forget what's in my
D&D,
spell
right?
book every single week. I'm just screwing around with you.
I mean, it really doesn't matter who falls because at
I
the
was
very
gonna
least,
say,
I
here's-
would like hit it first.
Here's
if you
my
feather
question
fall-
though: if you're feather falling into a void,
Well, if she feather falls herself and Celine, couldn't you pull her up with the rope at that point?
it makes you float to the ground. It stops
Oh, it
fall
doesn't-
damage. It doesn't like
doesn't make you
erase
actually light
weight.
like a
It,
feather.
it lowers rate of speed. It
Yeah,
drops
it's
it
to
60
60 feet
per
per
Yeah.
round.
second, or
for
10 feet
one-
per second.
Yeah, so it's 60 feet
Yes.
per round.
So it would give
And
us time to get Farouk and other people here, but I don't think
I
all
can-
of us can.
I just remembered something that would be much better, and also I'm going to do regardless. That can make this situation better, potentially.
You're in a sort of situation to use it.
Yeah.
So
Since I already have thrown things twice, I'll call it, unless it's already expended, I'll call it Action Surge to get the end of the rope that didn't go that far. I'm going to tie it to one of the winged crossbow bolts you gave me a while ago and shoot in the direction of Daruk.
Oh
Just
my
hoping
god.
to impale him.
Yes.
But even then, I don't think all
Just
of you
gonna shoot me?
combined
Hell
could
yeah.
lift me.
Dude, I'm tying a rope to the back of this crossbow bolt and it's going in your ass. I don't care. You're
Hell yeah.
helping one way or another, my guy.
it's
Principle.
like the scene where they are shooting down the giant elephants in Lord of the Rings. You know, they're trying to bring them down. Let's do it.
Because
A lot of Lord of the Rings.
carry weight is
I'll
everything.
allow you to Hail Mary because you
Oh.
really, really, really need it.
I was picturing Monty Python Holy Grail.
Okay,
They
marking-
shoot the note out the window. And, oh, message for you, sir.
Okay, marking Action Surge, marking down one of my 3 winged bolts. Can I do any other fighter shit? I can't, because disarming attack and trip attack would not help Daruk right now.
No, they would not.
So yeah, what would you like me to roll at?
Just shoot me. Just do it.
Just shoot him with your crossbow.
Just regular crossbow shot.
Just straight up shoot him.
You got it.
You can't see. So you
26.
disadvantage.
26 on the first roll. If it's disadvantage, 20 on the dirty 20 on the second. So dirty
Does
20
that-
if it's disadvantage.
Those will
Does-
hit. Those will
Yeah,
hit.
dirty 20. So Daruk, you feel a stick in your butt, and probably not the polite, pleasant stick in the butt. So
And it's not Arthur.
How much damage is that?
Oh, you got it. I have an ally within 5 feet, so it's 11 piercing
So does
damage.
that count as sneak attack?
You still get to choose
You
if you sneak attack or not.
There's a little anger in the shot. I'm not gonna lie. Knowing Daruk,
Real sneaky.
hearing Daruk say they'll make it and hearing everything, Loki's a
As
little
you
upset
fall
right
to
now.
death.
yeah, I think Daruk's on everybody's shit list because
I want his
bringing
attention.
them here. you brought everybody here in the first place, and then they're here to help save your kid, and you're like, yeah, they'll be okay. They're falling to their death. They're gonna be all right. So Loki's like, no, fuck you, pal.
I mean, I
Take this arrow to the butt.
I don't know that they're falling to their death. I just know that one of them slipped at
There
least.
could be a sub basement down
No, at this point, I definitely know they're falling to their death.
Yeah, you definitely know
But
by now.
I think
Yeah,
you're
so
right.
you get an
I think
arrow in the
you're
butt.
right.
Presumably, we'll hit something eventually.
You get an arrow to the butt.
What's the damage on
So-
that?
I think an arrow
11?
11.
11 piercing.
Yeah, 11.
Oh, that's nothing.
So the rope is what, 50 foot, Loki?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you've got 50 foot of rope. Featherfall slows you down to about 10 foot per second. So in an entire round, that's 60 foot. So you've got to do some like incredible feats of strength here to pull them back up. Featherfall keeps them from falling and taking damage past at a minute 600 feet, which this is definitely a farther fall than 600 feet. You got about 400 more feet of fall damage to add to that past that. So let's do like, since everybody's got a hold of the rope at this point now, I'm going to assume a group sort of strength here.
Guidance for Daruk.
Guidance for Arthur.
Guidance for me.
I will say guidance for no. I'll guide Arthur. You guide yourself.
That's fair. That makes sense. Athletics?
I will say my carrying capacity is.
Oh, Ogre shit. Yeah.
What's 180 times 4?
Not 16.
720. 720. Yeah. But if we add all of us together,
we have the weight. Yeah. And that's just carrying weight. If we're all putting effort in, we can do this.
No, the 15 is the drag. I'm pretty sure.
My carry weight is like 24 ounces.
No, drag is 15 is base carrying capacity. Drag is times 2 your base.
All right, so let's get
my drag capacity is 1440.
Let's get some athletics going.
Would you say we're dragging though?
Pull, damn it!
You're pulling this rope here.
Now, who the hell is guiding who?
I guided myself. You and Daruk are guiding each other.
Okay. We're doing the old Dutch guidance.
Well, I probably could have used a help action from Arthur instead of a guidance. That's bad.
Right, so who's making this athletics check?
Not you and not
everybody except for me and you.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Anyway, that's a 7.
Oh wow! I beat you with a 9.
I get a chaos coin though.
Nice.
Loki's got 4.
Yep.
Daruk with a nat 1. Arthur, where's yours?
I was a 9.
A 9. Wow.
And Fior's got 14. Well, GG's, guys.
Well, this won't we might get one more shot because tugging and resistance and friction and whatnot.
Well, but like we're still being pulled. It's 60 feet per turn, so we're still right.
Yeah, you're still being pulled.
So it's still 60 feet. We're still going crumbling.
Into the void. There's a lot of things happening right now. I'm just trying every single thing I can to keep from having a second Monday night in a row character death.
Can I
hang on? What? Who died last time?
Oh, I died last week.
Yeah, we lost someone in the Brotherhood.
Yeah, a good brother.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, yeah, right, yeah. I forget. I thought you meant in this campaign. I was like, wait, what?
Could I give up my role and the rest of my combat superiority dice to just Commander Strike and tell everyone else to pull harder? And give the 3 of them a roll and excuse myself from it since I'm yelling?
Yeah, Arthur, do you have divine intervention at level 8?
I don't believe so.
I think it's
that's level 11 feature.
Oh.
Can I cast spiritual weapon and jam my spiritual spear into the ground and try and give us a little leverage, maybe advantage or something?
I was gonna ask if I could expend all of my sorcery points to exert supernatural strength, sorceress strength, and get advantage.
Yeah, you can burn all your sorcery points. Loki, you can burn all your superiority dice.
How far away from the stairs would you say we followed at this point?
If it's within 6 seconds, like 30 feet. Like maybe halfway through a 6-second round, right?
Could
like 30 feet.
Could I cut the rope and begin my new life?
I was going to suggest that I just throw the skeleton up and give you an extra hand. But that is 30 feet or more.
Wall
Yeah, don't
falling.
you have a special barbarian thing that allows you to throw dwarves and shit, right?
Yeah, and I only weigh
But I
87 pounds.
don't know if that's only when I'm raging. And to do that, I'd become huge.
Ugh.
Well, you'd still be falling
I mean,
at the same rate with
I'll
Fetterfall.
say that you could try to throw Scrimmy, yeah.
Hang on, let me
Athletics.
just a natural athletics roll. Okay.
Yeah.
So did you want me to just re-roll the athletics I did?
Yeah, I'm gonna give everybody a chance to re-roll here in a second.
Okay.
Okay, I will take that natural 16 plus 7 for a 20. That's a 23. See, I can do math if I take 2 seconds to think about it.
Yeah, so you can throw Scrimmy. And Scrimmy, if you are willing to be thrown, you will be tossed up by Fiora and Loki, where you could try to help pull. So that'll give one more person on the group athletics here. Fiora has gotten advantage from sorcery points. Loki, you've gotten advantage from expending your superiority die. Does anybody else have anything else they want to try to toss in the proverbial soup here to?
Can I jam my spiritual weapon into that soup?
If you want to burn the spell slot and try to make like a winch point with your spiritual weapon, I'll say you could have an advantage, but you have to burn your spell slot.
Burning it.
If I take my potion of haste and burn the extra action to give myself the help action on an athletics check, does that work?
Yep.
Daruk smite the rope.
So that's 4 of you at advantage, and then Scrimmy Scrammy.
Actually, no, you know what? I'm just gonna roll flat. I'm just gonna roll flat. I'm
I'm
focused
getting
right
more
now.
and more curious about
Yeah,
this
keep
void.
that haste. It's more important than me right now.
But this is going to be like this is it. This is the make it or break it, whether you save Celine
I understand.
or not.
Arthur will let go.
Are we
of
allowed
the-
to also still guidance as well, or is the other stuff the effort we get?
Well, it should still be up from concentration, right?
Yeah, you should still have
No, guidance is a
concentration. You didn't take any damage.
Okay.
Guidance ends when you use it.
Yeah. It's a one use. It's not like blood.
Gotcha.
So it's just an athletic.
Hey, babe,
Let
that's a
you have
nat
it because
20.
you've done it.
Nice.
Oh, nat 20.
I knew I.
There's 2 you got nat 20.
I knew I didn't need that advantage.
We
I
got a
needed the advantage.
17 this time.
Okay.
Natural
nat
20 for a
20s, a 17.
21.
I got a
I
19.
knew all they needed was a little bit of extra weight on their side.
All right. So
Nat 20 for a 26.
4.
Holy throws out
Oh, yeah.
6 pages of void campaign.
What are you saying?
If there were 6 pages of Void campaign, Hooli wouldn't have given us this many tries.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the only one facing them would have been me, because I would have just let go.
I'm seeing the chat, and they're calling it butt rope, and I'm just picturing Daruk clenching as hard as he fucking can.
I mean, it's probably one of the
Hey, we
strongest
asked when we
muscles
get
they've
spider
got.
abilities.
Careful what you wish for in Grim Hollow.
It was
Just get a rope
today.
in your butt.
It happened. We're here.
Okay. So I
Clench when
see
your life depends on it, the rook.
Clinch.
26 from Daruk, 17 from Fiora. Loki has 21.
Yep.
Can't believe we got
Scrimmy
two.
has 18. Okay, what do we got from our little pal Arthur over here?
19.
19. Okay.
17,
right.
18, 19, 21, and 26.
Is there a way
What are you saying about pauses?
I was talking to myself. I was trying to pause the YouTube background on the above
Oh, no, you're
VTT because
good.
every time it refreshes, it throws off my StreamYard.
Oh, I just mute the
Oh
site.
yeah,
I got it.
I can change the map.
Oh
Since
no,
you're
I was
not-
able to. We're able to pause it on our end for ourselves.
Okay, good.
We can.
Okay.
I got it taken care of.
So the DC was pretty high. Okay. I'll say that much. You wouldn't have beat the DC, but I'm going to reward the natural 20s here. However, I'm going to give Celine a present that's
A
going
present?
to come from this. Yes. With all of this going on, the rocks falling, you having to kind of throw Scrimmy, the rope having to be pulled, you're really, really, really heavy. So when they do manage to pull you back up and save your life, you are going to have a extremely grievous wound in your shoulder.
Ooh.
Where your shoulder from all of the weight and the exertion and the work is going to be pretty much rendering your arm useless.
Ah, so yay. Just like our old mission.
Yeah. So you're going to be unable to hold objects in that arm. And you are going to not be able to take actions that would require 2 arms or 2 hands. So you won't be able to two-handed swing, nothing like that. So this currently is only a grievous wound, not permanent. But if you don't get it healed before a long rest, it could become a permanent wound. And you can feel in the shoulder where the muscles have torn, the bones have kind of separated there from your shoulder kind of dislocating itself. It sucks. It hurts a lot. It hurts a lot. And you're going to take some damage from it, which I think is acceptable since I didn't murder you.
Yeah, that's fine.
$40 bludgeoning damage.
Fucking hell.
You also grow another size category, which is weird.
No. But you
I'm
did
not raging yet.
manage to get everybody up onto a non-crumbling section of platform and stairs.
Thank God. Whatever ones are
I
left.
just lay down on the fucking floor.
Am I close to Celine?
I mean, I'm pretty big. I don't know how big the room is, to be fair.
Well, we're on a narrow
Um,
path, so
It's on a 5-foot narrow staircase that's headed up. There's no railings. There's bits and pieces of it missing. Celine is at the very back, and you just got tossed up. So I'm assuming you're in your same order that you were previously.
It says that I have a painkiller drink. Can I?
That might just be the alcohol.
Also, I love how like
Oh,
I'm like 1,000 pounds right now, and I'm the one that got fucked up from that. Not them.
You're very
But-
heavy.
I know,
Yeah.
but they're the ones
Painkiller
pulling me. I was
does
just holding
things.
it.
Painkiller
so it-
does do things.
It has 4d4 plus 4. It'll regain 4d4 plus 4 hit points, but you're gonna be drunk for 1d4 hours, Celine.
Oh.
Yeah, did I sent it to you, right?
Hang on.
Oh, I
What
have
is-
it in. Yeah. I don't know if you
Is
sent it
this
to me,
like-
but I have the.
Yeah, so you'll get 4d4 plus 4 health back, but you also have to roll a d4 for drunkenness.
Tastes a lot like whiskey.
All right. Okay. So who's rolling the 4d4?
There's
I
no
think
whiskey.
I
in it.
do because I'm pouring it in your mouth, right? Or do you roll it? Am I handing it to you, or am I treating you like a doctor?
You could just pour
mean,
it straight at Celine's
the-
mouth if you wanted. to.
Oh hell yeah! Give me that, Nick. Let me roll.
It's
Hold on,
got
let me roll.
white rum, pineapple juice, orange juice, cream of coconut, nutmeg, and pineapple in it. So it tastes fruity and delicious.
Sounds fantastic.
Yeah, I hate it immediately.
Uh,
It's fruity.
It's a 10.
So you get 10 back out of that 40. Hey, YOLO.
Well, that's better than what I was at. So
But then 1d4. I think you should roll the d4 to see how long you're drunk for.
wait, 1d4 hour. Jesus Christ. Okay, roll low. That's a 1. I'm good.
Yeah, so do you just get drunkenness level 1 condition for an hour? Which you should be fairly familiar with that.
Not really. Most of my characters are really high in the con department, so I basically never get drunk.
Okay, hold on. I'll tell you what level 1 drunk is then.
You'd be surprised for it's not in the conditions list.
I do actually have drunken conditions in Avre.
I know, but it's not like an actual condition in the game. You'd think it would be.
Level 1 is -2 to dexterity checks and saves.
All right, cool. I'm
Oh,
not good,
well, we're
good at
fucked.
them anyway, so
Sounds really realistic,
So-
actually.
You're
Hey,
As
on
long as you don't need to
the-
jump over the
You're on the stairs now that go to the east for 30 feet from the platform that you're at. It is still narrow, 5 feet, but the platform at the end of this 30 feet is bigger. It's another one of those 20 by 20 sort of size ones.
all right, cool.
Try to pry the crossbow bolt.
And
out of
it's not
Drew's
falling
hands.
this time.
That bolt is just stuck in his ass for the rest of this mission.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
even
you
think
just
we
got
can
you
do
just
it. Like, way too in there.
just booty crossbow bolt sticking out and rope dragging behind it. Do you collect your belongings, or are you leaving Daruk stuck in the butt cheek, Loki?
Oh, Loki is taking a minute. He like every ounce of capability he had just got expended. You guys could all hear him breathing rather heavily. Sat down on the stairs, not dangling his legs over the void like an edgy teenager, but very, very much almost collapsed. He feels the strain in his shoulders as well, and is just trying to like collect himself since he's still blind. All he has is his ears, and he thinks it worked based off of how much that shit just hurt.
Nobody
He doesn't
screamed.
know.
It's either just the weight suddenly got less because she's up or she dropped. One of the two, he doesn't know. That's so morbid.
Yeah, he's trying to kind of steady himself and keep a panic from taking over him.
Fly, you fools.
So the butt cheek will remain pierced for the time being, unless someone else removes it.
I don't even think I could get past everyone to even attempt that.
I'll
Yeah.
remove it if it becomes a problem, but this is we're on a mission. We got stuff to do.
Okay. So you're on. It's only 30 foot until you're on a more a larger platform for everybody to congregate, and you can make it safely in your turn order to that section.
Can we try to get our bearings to see like how to get where we were going, which I think was the portal?
Mm-hmm. You could certainly try.
You want perception?
You could light torches. You could cast light spells. You can do things of the sort to try to assist you in getting your bearings better in the blackness for those of you who can't see in the dark. And even seeing in the dark, it's not like bright light, it's dim, still vision, shades of gray and so on. But you could do perceptions, yes, that's fine.
Yeah, Arthur doesn't carry torches for obvious reasons. So unless somebody else lights one,
I do have a torch. I will go ahead and hand it to Arthur. Arthur, hold this.
Yeah, sure. In that case, I would love to make a perception check.
10 torches in my backpack, apparently.
I have great perception. 18 total.
Okay. 18's good. And you got a torch, so you've got, bright light. What is it? 20 foot of bright light and another 20 foot of dim light around you. Is that how? I think that's how torches go.
Yeah.
I think torch is 30 feet dim, 30 feet bright, 30 or maybe 15 feet bright, 15 feet dim.
I believe that's the one.
Something. It's something. You got some bright light around you, enough to light up the platform that you're on for sure. And you can see the portal is much closer now. You're about 3/4 of the way through this path to the portal at the end now. You're on another large platform. Again, it's covered in all sorts of different treasures and sorts of things on the platform. And you're close enough now, and with the light, Loki, that you can actually read the Elvish inscription that's above the portal. And it reads, "The hand that always takes leaves no room to accept another's when they need it most."
Well, we didn't take any treasure.
I hate riddles.
Maybe we need to be holding each other's hands. Human chain, no treasure.
I'll hold your hand.
We're like still way far from it. Like,
I put it in the chat in case you wanted to
appreciate it.
A warning, nonetheless, to keep up our habit of not grabbing anything.
I don't even know the Elvish word for friend.
Mellow.
That was my Wi-Fi password for years.
What's the name of your Wi-Fi? Speak friend and enter.
Yeah, of course.
Can we get right up to it now? Sorry if you already explained that.
You're closer. You still have some traversing to do, but you are much closer. Like I said, you're about 3/4 of the way there now.
Well,
while you're on this big platform and you're doing your perceptions and things, those of you with a perception above a 12 are able to see ripples and movement within the pile of gold here. Like it's starting to fall away from the top as if something is rising from the center of it, so to speak.
The gold is moving, everybody.
So we go onto the
Not
next
again.
platform away from it? Or
The gold's moving
I
again.
like that idea.
Don't like this.
So the next way forward is to the north again, and it is a very short distance north, only 10 feet up. And assuming you stay in the same order to get to the next platform, like I said, it's only about a 10-foot staircase. As this gold starts to fall away, you see this creature emerge. It is an abomination of a creature. It is a bloated, rat-like monster, mutated beyond normal recognitions. It has a staff that it holds in its hand. It's a golden staff with a giant red sort of ruby on it. It's got gold rings on its fingers and around its tail, necklaces hanging from it, earrings, a piercing in its nose, and some piercings through its tail. It's covered in adornments, and its beady
God.
eyes stare back at you
It must have pimple.
as you try to get away from this platform. The next one, like I said, it's very short. It's only 10 feet away to the next platform, but it doesn't end in one of the bigger sort of endings. It's another small 5-foot platform that immediately cuts to the right, only 10 more feet. And then you're at the bigger platform at the end of that where the portal is. And as you start to sort of try and walk away from this creature, it screeches this loud, unholy rat screeching noise.
I punch it.
You want to roll initiative?
I feel. Does it look like we can get away from this thing, or is it right up on us?
It's right on you when you start, but like I said, you've got 10 foot north and another 10 foot east before you're on the platform where the portal is.
Yeah, let's ice this thing.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So I punch it.
Oh God.
Okay.
What do we want to do? Do we want to get away? I'm just one voice.
I don't feel like we're in fighting form personally.
I feel cool. Well, now that the initiative music's played, I feel like
violence it is, I guess. There's no choice anymore.
Hey, if it goes bad, let's get the hell out of here.
to be clear, initiative doesn't mean you have to fight. Just means a tense situation, guys.
Yeah.
Except I'm punching it.
Yeah.
My arm.
Don't forget +5 to all initiatives since we're grouped up.
Okay, so that's it.
Or no, it's plus
21
bonus. I think actually. I lied. Let me check.
Does it say ability checks?
+3.
Your drunkenness for ability checks, is that what you're asking?
No, the bonus he's talking about. So yeah, does my drunkenness count for initiative checks?
I mean, it's initiative, so no.
But it is technically a dex check.
Well, no, it's a dexterity check.
Because it uses a dex modifier. So
if you don't want me to be gracious, yes, disadvantage on your initiative, please.
I thought it was a -2.
Oh yeah, -2 to your initiative or whatever. So what'd you get? 18 minus 2 is 16. There you go.
Yeah, I'm 16.
So +3 is 19.
Oh yeah, because of Daruk's thing. And then Fiora, you'll go up to 16. No, it's +5 total, right?
No, it's +3. The 13 for me is with Daruk's.
+3.
Okay, it is with Daruk's. Okay. Loki, you didn't add Daruk's, right?
No, I go up to 15 with it.
Okay, 15. And then Daruk's yours is automatically added. And Arthur, you didn't add Daruk's either?
No, that's... Oh, no. Are we still subtracting 2 after adding Daruk's?
No, it's not you. It's only Celine.
Oh, okay, then 11.
No, only Selena subtracts 2 from being drunk.
Okay, then 11 with...
Remy,
with
why
bonus.
did this not add you to initiative?
I'm broken.
Click your token and then roll it again, and I'll give you whichever one is better.
Ba-doom boom. Still 10.
I was about to say, how the hell
Why
did
is it
Arthur roll a 26?
Still not adding you in.
Did it do it now?
No, did you click your token?
Scrummy's not on this
Yeah, the
page.
token is not present.
That's why. Okay. I'm like, wait a damn
I was
minute.
wondering where they were.
Yeah, well, because you guys weren't here for this map.
I know, but I was on it.
Scrimmy, how'd you get over there?
There you go, Scrim.
I teleported.
Now click your token and then add it.
Ba-doom boom boom.
There you go. And then your best one was
10.
10 plus 3 for 13.
+3? What?
You got a plus 3 from Daruk.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. My bad.
Yeah. Okay. So you have this rattling abomination here before you, and this thing is pretty big. It's very mutated and deformed. It looks more humanoid than rat, but has like the rat features, the rat face, and it's got the tail, but it looks like a fucking skinwalker. It's not cool. It's not pretty. It's disgusting. Arthur, go ahead and you go first.
Okay. I don't know how I got to the top of the initiative.
Yeah, they rolled an 11.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
an 11.
well, I don't know. So 11 plus 3 is 14. So you're not first then. Celine is.
Yeah, I think I beat everyone there by a good margin.
Yeah, you're
this-
first, and you're also closest to it within melee range since you're at the back of the pack.
That and I'm just bigger than everyone else. Unarmed strike is +7 because I'm punching it in the fucking face. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
Alright, and since I'm just rolling normally, that's just playing 5 damage because I'm not raging.
Okay, 5 damage. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm punching it again.
Okay.
That is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
And another 5 damage. And then that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Loki.
Alrighty. Let's shoot it. Can I see it? Actually, am I good? Am I like
Arthur's holding a torch.
Okay.
You're within a very small area here.
Cool? I will make
From
myself
your
a-
platform to the main platform there, you've got about 15-foot cube area of space. So if you're shooting it, you will be at close range disadvantage, but you could still.
close. I'm on top of it.
No, but you're within 15 feet.
Well, 5 feet is close range disadvantage.
For range weapons, what is it like?
Range weapons, if you're more than
Closer.
5 feet away, range weapons, if you're more than 5 feet away, you're like in a good range for it.
Okay, go ahead.
You just next to them something.
Pop the shot. 26. Hooli, do you want the disadvantage roll?
No, go ahead. Just go ahead.
All right, 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All righty. We'll re-roll that 2 with Piercer. Roll a new d6. It got worse. Love to see it. Total of 13 piercing damage. Bonus action. I guess disengage, and I'll scoot past it towards the portal.
Okay. You're gonna try to move through your buddy's spaces there to get to the portal.
Just get out of everyone's way, essentially. That's all I'm aiming for.
Okay.
And that'll be it for me.
All right. Now it's this creature's turn. On its first attack, it's going to claw at Celine, who's the closest, for a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
For 15 damage.
I'm really wishing I raged right now.
Okay. Second attack is a bite. Okay. And this is going to be a 27 to hit.
Oh, that hits. Just a bit.
For 19 damage. And I would like a Constitution saving throw, please.
Is this against diseases or being poisoned?
It's against a couple of things.
Hate to hear that.
I know, but does that count? Because I get advantage from them from being.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll it. Give me the first roll and then the advantage roll because you've got two things here. One is a poison, the other one is not.
I rolled a 19 and then proceeded to get a 2 for my advantage, so I'm sticking with the 19.
Okay. So you're going to take only 12 poison damage and you won't gain the poisoned condition.
All right, cool.
And you said a 19. So you shrug off the second effect.
All right, cool. Yay.
And this creature is going to tunnel into the ground below you. So you can go ahead and have opportunity attack if you'd like as it leaves your space.
Hey, mine. I mean, how bloody big is my space for being large?
Yeah.
16 plus 3 plus 4 is 20 plus 3. 23 to hit?
That hits.
All right,
There
cool.
we go.
Then again, another
Is it
5
flat?
damage. I can't use anything else right now, so.
Okay. Now your turn, Arthur.
Okay, so this thing's gone, correct? This thing's the enemy rat monster is currently out of sight, Hooli?
Yes, it is out of sight.
Okay. Yeah, I honestly, that kind of Scotch is what I was going to do. So I would look at the group and say, run.
Yeah, you could take your movement if you like. You're
I'm not
super
gonna
close
take it
to
unless I
the
see
end
the group.
platform.
Yeah, I guess I'll move a little bit closer to it. And I might as well, I'll also use my bonus action cast Shield of Faith on, let's say, Loki.
Okay, Shield of Faith on Loki. Loki's moved past you guys and is on the platform behind you, so you could definitely move towards Loki. You're not going to take fall damage if you hop off Daruk's back and move ahead.
Yeah,
You could definitely do that.
yeah, then I'll get a little closer to the edge as well.
Okay. Fiora of the Burning Sea.
Fiora's gonna go up, like keep going toward the portal, and is going to hold her action to shoot a firebolt at it if it shows itself again.
Okay. Okie dokie. Scrimmy.
Oh man. Okay, so Scrimmy, how far am I away from the creature? Like 2-3 feet?
It is currently tunneled in the rock of the staircase below you. So if you can do something that doesn't require line of sight, by all means, but if you need line of sight, you don't have it. But you can certainly take your movement to get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah, I think that's probably what I'll do is just book it. Wait, but
Yeah,
before I book it, can I go ahead and just put on? Oh wait, do I already have on my armor, my mage armor? I
don't think you have it on already. But
I think
you might do. You could possibly. I would say if you haven't been in here for 8 hours, so if it's something that you would have cast beforehand, I think you missed that session. So you could buy. Right. Yeah, just go ahead and say.
I'm gonna cast the mage armor and then get the fucking bloop bloop.
Yeah, like I said, you've got from the platform where the rat emerged, you've got 10 foot north and then another 10 foot east before you're on the big platform. So it's only 20 foot of movement. Everybody can take that amount. You can get that amount of movement in your turn for sure.
All right, so I'll probably, and it's to this way, right?
Yeah, you're not on. This isn't the actual map for where you're at. This is the previous map.
Oh, my bad. All right, yeah, I'm moving to the east or north.
And you can hold an action if you wanted to cast like an Eldritch Blast or something on it when it comes surface. You can do that as well.
Yeah, that would be lovely. I will do.
So I'm not going to count Mage Armor as your turn, assuming that you would have cast it before you guys went into Dungeon Crawl. Okay.
Well, what I was gonna do on my turn was the green flame blade, and then just so I have it out.
Okay.
So I'll do that instead of like an Eldritch Blast. Okay. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. Go ahead. Go right ahead. That's perfectly fine. All right, Daruk.
I came here with one goal, one mission, and it's right in front of me. I'm moving to the portal, baby.
Okay. You're just moving to it, or are you trying to go through it?
I want to move to it and then try to shove my hand in, still yelling Edith's name. Edith, okay. Darling, take my hand, take my hand.
Uh, 6, 12, 18, 19 electric damage you take, Daruk.
Cool. Ouch.
I assume you pull your arm out at the shock.
Fuck no, my daughter's in there.
Okay, so you will take damage each turn for as long as you are holding your arm in there. Okay, anything else you want to do this turn?
Use my action. Yeah, I would like to use my action to use the Oath of the Watcher's Divine Sense and see if there are any Fey, Fiends, Celestials, or Undead within 30 feet of me.
Fey, Fiend, Celestial, Undead. No.
Cool, so my daughter is more than 30 feet away. Noted.
Okay.
Sorry, 60 feet away.
Is that all you got?
That's all I got. That's action and movement. I'll recast Shillelagh as a bonus action. Why the hell not?
Sure. By all means. Celine.
Sure, I'll walk up to this platform, just downing a single health potion. Not that it's gonna do anything for my HP at the moment.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, I don't really think I can do anything right now.
Yeah, so 2d4 plus 2 for health potion.
Yes. Such good rolls. A 1 and a 4. So 7.
All right.
I was about to say, I don't think I can really do much for anything else. I guess I'll just hold my action in case anything gets close.
Yeah, using a potion on yourself is a bonus action, so you could hold an action to punch something if it comes up near you, by all means.
Yeah, I'll just guard the stairs.
All right. Loki, you moved your last turn onto the platform where the portal is.
Yep. I haven't made sense of what's happening. Is it clear that Daruk is being injured?
Yeah, it's a very loud, cackling, electric.
Daruk is like, I think Daruk is actively in pain, just screaming the name Edith on repeat.
Yeah, 19 was a low roll for that damage.
Oh, God. I mean, we didn't really think about the puzzle at all, and we're also in the fight. So I think Loki's priority is combat effectiveness. So in the brief respite we have, since Celine just moved over, right?
Yeah, I'm like guarding the bottom of the stairs at this point.
Okay, Loki will come down to join you. I'll add 2 daggers to your belt in case you want to use them to like throw and stuff. And I'll also slip my rapier. I'll tighten up wherever you would hold your great axe and slip my rapier in, so you have more options.
Yeah,
one-handed dagger is tiny in my large hand.
Yeah, it's probably a toothpick for you, Celine, but it's in case you need a little bit more reach. And then I'll hold a ready crossbow shot with Celine down here guarding the stairs.
Thing is, I do have a dagger.
Well, now you have some to throw. I like you. I like you when you're strong and capable and at full combat effectiveness. I know the arm isn't helping, so I'm trying to help you.
How would you know about the arm? I haven't mentioned it yet.
Oh, is it not clear that your arm would be like torn to shit?
I don't know.
Also, you're not using your great axe, so I think I can
like
put 2 and 2 together.
Quarters for a great axe when I'm currently large. I don't know. Is the wound on my shoulder visible, really?
Yeah, your arm is kind of like dangling there. Your shoulder's completely dislocated, muscles torn, bones disconnected. Like, it's not an easy fix. Like, this is a grievous going on permanent wound if it's not healed within before you take a long rest. If you go to sleep on this for a long rest, it's going to become a permanent loss of arm wound.
Okay.
Then yeah, you're getting 2 more daggers to throw and a rapier to stab with since it's finesse.
Definitely perceptive enough to notice this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I like my team healthy, especially with everything that just happened.
All right.
I just pat you on the head.
So that's Loki's turn. That's end of turn for you, right, Loki?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, so it's the little, well, not so little rat guy who will pop up on the platform sort of in the mix of all of you. And you see the most horrifying, grotesque scene as this abomination, this verminous abomination before you births rats, a ton of rats. 4 swarms of rats just start pouring from this abomination here. And wow. They do a thing, but why does this not give me the thing that I need? There it is. Oh, of course, because it was slow, that's why. Wait a damn minute, computer.
Now, there's a non-zero chance that these freshly birthed swarms of rats could be lawful good.
I doubt it.
I don't know.
You are the
Alright,
optimist of the group.
Hold on. They do a thing, but my computer their computer just shit itself.
How do we feel vis-a-vis finishing this fight out or getting to the other platform? What feels like a priority? I know Daruk's on the other platform. Where's everybody else stand?
You're on the final. You're all on the final platform.
Oh, and the thing's up there with us? Okay, shit.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know. We don't really know how to safely go through the portal, and everything's guesswork. And if we're gonna not get through the portal successfully, like Daruk is, maybe we should just try and kill this thing, or just full retreat. Which
what if we shove
I thought we could get
into
away
it?
for
Seems
some
to
reason.
hurt Daruk. What if it deals lots of damage to it?
If the 5 of us can manhandle this thing and dunk its head in the toilet of
If
the
the
portal,
5 of us can pull Celine up, I think we can handle it.
Also, I think we can't since it's exploded into a pile of rats.
Yeah,
It didn't just summon them; it exploded into it. I'm pretty sure.
I thought you said it.
No, it's still there, but it birthed 4 swarms of rats.
I thought you said
on top.
burst.
Nope, birth.
Birth.
Can I shoot the birthing mother in the middle of this beautiful miracle since I did have a hell?
Yeah, so anybody that had a held action last round that hasn't gone this round yet, take your turn first. So that's Fiora and Scrimmy and Arthur. Did you ready an action last turn? Okay, so it's just Fiora and Scrimmy, I believe, that have attacks right now as it surfaces.
I mean,
so my firebolt misses. However, because I cast a spell that deals fire damage, flames burst around me, and anything that attacks me for the next turn will take fire damage.
Okay.
I'm also shedding bright light for 30 feet.
Okay. Scrimmy.
All right, so I had the dagger imbued with the green flame blade, and I'm going to use the bonus action to hit it with the blade with the green flame blade. That is a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
All right, so that is a 3 from the dagger itself, and then that was a 4 for thunder damage.
Okay.
And then I guess I'm gonna use my little bit of range of motion to move kind of back a little bit.
Okay. So that's everybody's held action. Celine, did you hold an action this turn? You said to punch it, right?
Yeah, I straight out waiting for something. to
Yeah,
hit.
you can go ahead. Roll your punch there.
24, 23 to hit,
23 will hit.
and then 5 damage
5.
because super strong.
Okay. Okay, so that's all the hold actions. Now the birthed rats have things that they are going to do. Scrimmy. 15 hits you, right?
I think so.
Screamy, what's your AC?
Yes, their AC is 10.
10.
You're
Well,
muted.
they have main armor, so. Yeah, you're muted if you're talking, honey.
Yeah, it's a 13 for now, but it's just 10 normally.
Okay, so 15 hits you for 12 piercing damage. Okay, so that's the first out of the 4 swarms. Okay, second one is going to be 21 to hit on Arthur.
That'll hit.
Okay, so that's going to be another 12 piercing. Dirty 20 to hit on Loki
Yep.
for 12 piercing. And 15 to hit on Daruk, which I don't think hits.
Nope.
Okay.
No, we're all
So
busy.
that's the abomination and its swarms immediate turns, and now they will actually enter turn order next round, and they'll be on the same initiative as the big rat. Okay. So now, Arthur, your turn. Big rat is in front of you, and then you've got the 4 swarms as well. So there's a lot of fucking rats all over this platform. Daruk is arm in the portal, screaming in pain as electric damage is dealt, and shit is chaos. You're only on a 20 by 20 foot platform. It's not super huge.
Okay. I am going to cast second level Cure Wounds on Celine. Now, I rolled for this before, so I was going to just move my turn along, but I rolled double 8s on the D8, so I'm like, there's no fucking way they're going to believe me. So I'm just going to roll again right now.
Hey, max healing's good.
7 and an 8. Doesn't matter. The dice gods
Yes.
wanted it to happen. So
Yeah.
that's what, 15 plus 5 for 20.
There you
20
go.
points to Celine, and that'll be my turn.
All right.
Sweet.
Fiora, what's the fire damage when something hits you?
1d4.
Okay.
Bonus action. I would like to convert a first level spell slot into a sorcery point.
Yep.
I am then going to immediately use it. I'm sorry, guys, but I genuinely believe this is the best option.
Pull
here.
the trigger. Huh?
To cast Fireball on this platform, and I'm going to use that sorcery point to careful spell the rest of my party except for me. So they all automatically save.
Okay.
Careful spell,
I will-
careful spell yourself. I'll be all right.
Okay, then I'll do me instead of Daruk.
Okay, what's your spell save DC?
It is an 18.
Jeez.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I
Go
won't be
girl.
all right.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, hold on. We might be cooked shit.
Do everyone but Loki. He has the highest fucking dex.
My dex isn't that good. My dex is 15.
Hang on though, because I rolled 3 1s and my feat lets me re-roll those.
Oh my lord.
I will say, Loki, everybody passed already except me. Let's see.
Okay.
Hey, 18 on the dot will do it.
So 38 for anything that fails and 19 for those that
19.
pass.
Oof.
I am making my... Oh no, I pass, so I take 19.
And you said it's 18, right? Is
Yes.
your spell safe? Okay.
Yes.
So I've got 3 fails and 2 passes. And it's 38 damage.
For the fails.
So 3 entire swarms die. One of them is hanging on by a thread. There's still a couple of rats of it left.
Who needs wild magic to set a fireball off on yourself when you can just do it yourself?
And then this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So you've gotten rid of 3 of the 4 swarms. There's a few stragglers left of the 4th swarm. And the big guy seems to still be over half health.
And my flames continue because that was fire damage.
Perfecto.
That's my turn.
All right. Scrimmy.
You muted.
Yes, the butt rope is now on fire.
Oh,
It's too
The audience asks, did the butt rope ignite?
enchanted?
Did have some flames on the butt rope. Hope you didn't want that rope back, Loki.
I guess I don't get it anymore. Sadly, I'll have to buy a new one.
Hey, Scrims, you're muted, buddy.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. So there's only the one muted. Sorry, and there's only the one birthing mother, right?
Yeah, there's the big giant mutated one, and then some stragglers of the 4th swarm.
Okay, and I think that I'm going to probably just do another flame blade attack on it because that kind of worked. And that's on the mother.
Okay.
See,
Go ahead.
Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Did not work for me. There we go. A 20 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then that is 2 damage from the dagger from piercing. And then, come on, thunder. One for thunder.
Okay.
And then bonus action, do the same thing again. That's a 22 to hit.
Okay.
A 4 for piercing. And a 2 for thunder.
Got it. Is that EOT for you?
Oh, I forgot that it's on fire too. Oh wait, no, that's what the thunder damage was. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but it says if I hit it, I can make it go onto a creature of my choice within 5 feet of it.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do that.
Onto the little last couple straggling rats you got there.
Yeah. And the creature takes damage equal to my spellcasting ability modifier. So that's a 4.
Yep. Yeah, so you can kill off the last little couple of extra stragglers there.
Nice. I
Fantastic.
did stuff.
You did stuff. You look at you doing stuff. All right, Daruk. At the start of your turn, you are going to take 33 lightning damages.
Cool.
And now it's your turn.
All right. Sorry, I'm scrolling back up to find the thing written on this again. Because it got lost in our back chat.
Oh, the hand that always takes
I found it.
leaves no room to accept another's when they need it most.
Can I make some sort of arcana check or anything on this portal?
You could. Tell me what you're trying to figure out.
Why I can't go through it without dying. I don't think I have an idea.
No. I think you're in dad brain. You're just trying to get to your kid.
Okay. Well then, on that note, Daruk's going to step in. Maybe I just have to push past the pain.
Okay, you're going to try to
Just
walk
walk
in?
through.
All right.
Got my hand still in there. Might as well put the rest of me in too.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
I'd love to. That's my second best save. That's a 19.
Okay. So you'll only take half.
This is a save for half. I'm down.
That's too many dice.
You can hear when it's more than one. Just it's too much. It's too much.
I know Hoolie's
for
like got
seven-
it up to the mic too.
No, it's right here on my desk. For 17 more damage. But this is
Cool.
psychic damage, not electric damage.
Cool. Daruk steps into the portal and promptly passes out, dying.
Well, not dying, just unconscious.
Which way does he fall?
I'm making death save. I went down from damage. I mean, I think I'd be. Am I not making death saves on my next turn? Because that'd be great news.
You will be making death saves, but you're not dead yet.
Did Daruk fall?
No, but I'm
backwards from the
dying.
electricity?
No, this was psychic. This was all in my head.
All right. Celine.
Do I make it through the portal before I pass out, or am I just
Absolutely
in the
not.
Entryway?
You're pushed.
Okay.
When you try to step through, you're pushed back out, back, and as you kind of pass out from the damage, you make a big thunk on the ground. It's a good thing that you're knocked out, so you don't have to smell the stink of the rat booty that you're laying by.
Charred, nonetheless.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not
Charred
the charred
skeever.
booty.
It's on the
Freshly
menu.
cooked.
I was gonna say that's dinner Thursday nights.
Yeah, heck yes, it is. Rat stew, barbecue rat, grilled rat, rat stew, rat gumbo.
Okay. How big did you say this platform was again?
About 20 foot. 4 squares of 5 in one direction, 4 squares of 5 in the other.
Right, okay. So that'd be 1, 2. So if I rage and turn into huge, I'd have 5 feet basically on either left or right side, right?
You would not have a lot of room if you decide to go ginormous, huge, ragey.
But I would have space for the others to get past, correct? But then again, I'm huge. They can just walk under me.
Some space, yes. Very minimal amounts. Because Daruk is taking up kind of obscuring part of it.
I'm gonna do it anyways.
By all means. I like
So,
it when
yeah,
you guys make decisions.
So I'm gonna rage, and in doing so, I become huge. How many enemies are left?
Just one.
And is that the birthing mother thing?
Yeah, the verminous abomination. Yes.
Alright, okay. Alright, okay, then I'm gonna throw a couple punches in that direction, since these ones will hit harder. A dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Okay. And it's a 1d8 plus a 4 from my... Where's my d8? There's my d8. 5 plus 4, 9 damage for my first one.
Okay.
22 to hit, which hits. That's not a lot. The 6 damage on my next hit. So
okay,
that's everything.
Okie dokie.
Not die.
No, it's not even close to dead.
Sadness.
All right, Loki.
Alrighty. To start, I would like to use my bonus action for Eye for Detail, which is one of my rogue traits from my subclass, to use a perception check to spot a hidden creature, or what I'm using it for, make an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues, specifically about the portal.
Oh, you're trying to figure out about the portal.
I want Loki's brain to do the work here, yeah, because I'm not. Riley's brain is doing nothing right now.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your dice.
Thank you. A 15 investigation.
Sure. So, you speak and understand Elven, so you read the inscription, and I do believe Arthur actually said it out loud earlier, which kind of helps push along. You think that you need to go through holding hands together to be able to get through this portal without everybody, and as long as nobody has taken any bit of treasure from here.
Alrighty. I will immediately test that theory. Scooting around. Am I able to scoot around Rat Mom?
Yeah.
To get to Daruk?
Yeah, they're kind of right in the center there.
Okay, I am going to utilize my unconscious buddy, get a good grip on their hand, and then dip my hand in and see what happens.
Those sound like good dice. Helpful.
Yeah, this is healing energy.
You can have 27 points of electric damage.
Both of us or just me?
Just you. Daruk's already down.
All right, cool.
You use that zap to deduce the fact that Daruk, being in the throes of death, probably isn't considered taking a friend through.
That's fair. I mean, I was wanting to drag him to safety, but I the gate doesn't care. What would that have counted as action economy wise?
Bonus action and movement.
Okay, I'll use my action to dig into Daruk's bag, because I know it's in here unless he's used it. There's got to be a potion of healing of some kind to grab and dump into his mouth.
I think you.
I have bad news.
Oh?
I gave it to Steen after the demon fight.
Yeah.
All
Daruk
of them?
Doesn't have.
I only had one.
I got something in the barrel.
Well, that would be Loki's action. Is
so
he
can dig around and try to find.
And going to rob, not really, Daruk's pockets, and then that's end of turn for me.
You wouldn't rob Daruk. You're not a criminal.
No, absolutely not.
All right, so it's Big Rat Mother's turn. I'm gonna see if she recharges her birth, and she does.
Recharges? What do you mean she gets another one in the chamber right away?
Yeah, it's like on a
You got a
dragon, you
biology
recharge
class,
on a
of course.
5 or 6. It's a cool creature. Grim Hollow is pretty sick in all manners.
Birth those rats. Birth those rats.
So we did recharge that, but we will do something different here. 17 plus 5. 22 to hit on a claw to Scrimmy, which I know that hits for 15 damage.
Beautiful.
And 23 to hit on Fiora with a bite. I know it's going to take some damage. It's a D4, right?
Yep. You know,
Okay.
3 fire damage, and 23 definitely hits my 10 AC.
Yeah, so 19 piercing damage and a constitution saving throw, please.
Whew, 24 on the save.
Okay, so you'll only take half and won't be affected by the second effect. So 12 poison damage.
I'm up. I'm standing.
You're still standing.
You're just about G-stringed there.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right, Arthur.
I'm going to cast a mass healing word at 4th level. So everybody's going to get 2d4 plus 5.
I love this guy.
Okay, yeah.
Best healer we've ever had.
He's the only healer you've had in your party.
I mean, Fiora can heal as well, but they don't.
Yeah.
Nice.
Luke's also a paladin and was a druid. We have like 3 healers in this party.
Oh, that's
That's
fair.
11 points to everybody. And yeah, I want to run over to where Loki is and grab his hand and shout to the rest of the group, "Grab hands!"
All right. So you're going to take Loki's hand and start singing Kumbaya to heal your friends.
Please don't.
As
All
I
right.
do.
I'll grab onto Daruk's hand reactively since he gets conscious.
All right. So that's EOT for you, Arthur?
Yeah.
Okay, Fiora.
Fiora's gonna run over to the others and grab her hand. And that would mean that, in theory, we are all on one side of this thing at this point, relatively, other than like Celine and Scrimmy, right?
Yes.
So if I were to Burning Hands it, I would not hit those of us over here.
Burning Hands is a cone, right?
Correct.
Yeah, you could angle it.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do.
Go for it.
And we are going to do a 2nd level. So we've got a 18 deck save.
Fail.
Gonna re-roll those 2 1s. We like that. That turns it into an 18 fire damage on a fail or 9 on a pass. And then she will grab whoever's hand is on the end ungrabbed.
Okay, you finally got it under half health.
Oh, and I continue to shed bright light from the flames around me.
Perfect. All right. So that's Fiora's turn. I assume you probably grab Arthur's hand, who grabbed Loki's, who had Daruk's there. Scrimmy.
To the Scrimmy. You guys can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
How? I just need to grab hands, right? I'm gonna grab a hand.
Yep.
Yeah, Daruk or Fiora, that's the ends of the chain right now.
And can I, for flavor, say that I cast Mage Hand for the other hand since it's spectral and grab somebody's hand with Mage Hand? No, I'm just okay. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I'll grab hands.
All right. So you're going to grab Fiora's hand.
Yes.
All right. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yeah, actually, real quick, I'm going to cast. Where did it go? Boo, boo, boo. False Life. Just in case this doesn't work.
Good thing.
On myself, which is. Oh, oops. No, the first one. 17 temp points, hit points.
Yeah, go ahead and add them on there. Good job.
All right, 17 temporary hit points. And then yeah, we're good.
Okay. Daruk.
I am walking through the portal, hand in hand with Loki.
Okay. So you take your step through and you don't get zapped this time.
Beautiful.
Okay, Celine.
Since I'm big enough, can I just like reach over and grab one of them?
Grab one of
The
your friends?
teammates. Yeah, just like put my hand on their shoulder or something.
Yeah, you could reach Scrimmy for sure. Grab Scrimmy's hand.
Scrimmy, hold on to my giant pinky. It's about the size of your head.
Okay.
Can you get through the portal at that current size?
Yeah, can I?
I mean, you're fucking huge, but if you aren't going to take a action of attack, you're going to lose rage, so you're going to get smaller at least.
Yeah, I'm just reaching out. I'll shrink back down, I guess.
Okay.
You know when that happens, because it's not a conscious thing yet.
Yeah, so you grab on the end of the chain there. Loki, you're up next. You're, I assume, just following straight through past, behind Daruk.
Yep, seeing everyone connected, I'll follow and pull as well to help people get through.
Okay. Okay. The big rat does nothing because those attacks both miss. So, Arthur, I assume you're just following through?
Yep, grabbing hands and going through.
All right, Fiora
Yep.
and Scrimmy, and then Celine is the last one through. So everybody gets through. Great.
I flip the thing off as we leave through the portal.
All right,
you took
so
its
you
pride.
get through.
You're shocked. Sorry.
Well, this is an abomination of greed, not an abomination of pride, so you didn't do any damage to it, luckily for you. All right, so you got through. We're going to leave it there.
All right.
That was a close one.
Jesus.
Yeah, that felt
Oh my
dangerous. I already
Only
lost
felt
one character
dangerous?
to this channel. Don't do me like that.
For what it's worth, I appreciate you not birthing again right away the next turn.
I thought about it, and then I was like, they're really trying hard to get out. They're like running away now. I'll be generous.
Decimated the
start
entire
birthing next.
party just to kill them, and then
Hearing the
brings them
birthing
back
pod
next turn.
reload might have been the most horrifying thing we could have experienced.
You
out
know
there.
it made a shotgun racking sound.
Broken pod, reloading.
Another round of buckshot loaded up.
Oh god.
Just like
Oh god.
you know, a Rattling. I don't know if any of you play Warhammer, but you know, Rattling
my
gunners in Warhammer. Just think of like a Rattling gunner that just
Jesus.
guns out babies.
Just guns out more rats.
Globadier with 4 grenades. Good lord.
Yeah, so that's it. That's it for the night. I'll let you breathe before I go back to tormenting you next week. So
That's
anybody
terrifying.
have anything they want to add before I run a raid and shut us down for the night?
I disliked that. I'm uncomfortable. Had a lot of fun, but I'm also scared.
Great,
Butt rope
so I
will
did
be
my
in all
job.
the merch shops in a week's time. Give us some
Yeah,
time.
butt rope is going to be in the merch shops for sure.
Yes, but right.
We
All right,
moved like 60 feet.
Let's see, what's today? Monday. All right, so we've got on Thursday another episode of our Tales from the Yawning Portal game, Redeeming Corruption, DM'd by Don. That's 6:30 Central on Thursday. We are off on Friday night this week, and then Saturday we've got another episode of Sumer Coolest Stories where they're trying to figure out the Too Deep Mine. So hopefully we'll catch everybody throughout the week. If not, we'll see you back here on Monday. We appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Hang out a little bit longer, and you can learn some things about our channel there at the end. And we're going to run a raid over to our friends at Folk and Myth, where they are playing a Dragonbane adventure, DM'd by Bleak Season, who's absolutely fantastic. If you've never met Bleak, you should check them out. They're pretty great. So thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Goodbye and good night. And my players, I'll see you in the green room. But